What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty. I appreciate y'all stopping through to check me out. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe so you can come back and see me. My channel is all about making sure people are aware of the different avenues to get a piece of the pie. And I show everyone how easy it is to invest and how simple it can be. All right, so right now you guys might be thinking it's not that simple, right? Because the market has been going down, stocks have been going down, crypto has been going down. There's a whole lot of uncertainty in the stock market and crypto market. And it's all partially because of inflation scares and things of that nature. But let me show you guys a little something on my chart, just with my portfolio. All right, so we can see the week, the day was good, it was good. The week has been rough. So you can see, the week started off, it was decent, then it tanked down, and then it jumped right back up, and then it tanked down again. So to me, it's like, for real, if you weren't looking, the month looks bad too, but if you weren't looking, it's not that bad. What's a month of bad, of going down, the market going down? It's just a month. I've been holding and trading for a while, and we've had times like this where the market tanks down, but it always seems to recover. And if you guys haven't checked out the early warning summit for 2022, I got it on my channel, and make sure you check out my video so you can watch it. Make sure you watch it all the way through. But we had some top stock analysts saying that the markets want to be bullish, and the Fed want everybody to be bullish too. They don't really necessarily want to send the economy into a recession. So more than likely, things are gonna stay bullish for 2022. And again, watch the early warning summit. That killed a lot of my uncertainty. So I don't feel anything when I see this, and I wouldn't anyway, because I'm a long-term investor. So these dips in the market, to me, they're just buying opportunities. And that's what I'm gonna talk about right now. So if you are scared and you think you're gonna lose a lot of money because stocks have been going down for the last month, you might need to invest in some safer stocks, which is perfectly fine. Everyone has their own risk level and tolerance level. But if you are worried about your money and you're not sure if the markets are going to stay bullish, like I'm saying, or like they were saying in the early warning summit, you can just invest into safer dividend companies. It's that easy. Dividend companies, dividend ETFs. Half of my portfolio, over half my portfolio, is heavily invested into dividends. So when the market goes down, my portfolio is still decent. You guys see right here, it's still decent, and I don't worry about it coming back, because I'm pretty sure it's coming back. But my dividend companies give me a nice safety net. If you guys have a lot of dividend companies, you will also have a safety net. And that's what you can look at your dividend companies as. So my portfolio, I've been making a few changes and things like that, but I'm probably over 60-70% into dividend companies. Now, I have set it up that if some of these growth plays take off like I think they're going to take off, then my portfolio might shift to being heavier in growth companies. But that's only if these companies take off like I expect them to. And then at that point, I would just keep buying dividend companies to, balance it out. But they are a safe place to be at. All right. So when we're looking at these stocks, we're gonna look at some of my stocks real quick. EPRT, I talk about this company a lot. This is my favorite REIT. So EPRT, you just saw my whole portfolio looks a little bad, but EPRT, as you guys can see, is not even down 1%. Now for the month, it's down 5%, but look at the price of EPRT. So that 5% is nothing but $1.45, because dividend companies don't move as violently as, those growth companies. So this is why I said these dividend companies are a little bit safer. And you do know that people like to run to these dividend companies when they think the market might continue to go in a downward trend. A lot of investors sell out of their growth stocks and run to dividend companies. Let's take a look at Coke, one of the dividend aristocrats. I think Coke is a zombie. It's been around and is paying a lot of dividends. And again, you're going to see Coke is up for the week. Coke is up for the week. Why is that? Because Coke is one of those companies that people know is a safe place for their money. So it's a safe harbor. So people run to companies like Coke, so everything else is going down, but Coke is up for the week. Coke is up for the month. See, this is the power of these steady dividend companies. A lot of people don't, put their money behind a steady dividend company, but this one right here is telling the story. So everybody is panicking and the market's going down, the market is bad. But if you got a lot of Coke, you haven't seen anything bad at all. You up for the week. You up for the month. You definitely up for the 3 months. So this is what I'm saying. If you guys are really scared about having your money into these growth stocks, go buy these dividend stocks. All right, go ahead and buy it. But I would like to say, if you're scared, you should always just buy slow growing dividend stocks. And this is why, people don't go to these dividend stocks. You're either going to be dividend or growth. I'm a little mixed in between. But you see the annual growth for 1 year on a company like Coke is 8%. You see the growth for Coke in 5 years is 37%. A lot of those growth companies beat 37% in a year. So this was why a lot of people shy away from it. But if you just want to be safe, you can be in a company like Coke, 5 years, get your little 37% growth and be good. But Coke is a good one. But there are some dividend companies. Let's go back to Coke real quick. There should be some at the bottom. Some dividend companies like AT&T and Johnson & Johnson. I think Johnson & Johnson been doing good. But let's go to AT&T real quick. You see AT&T for 5 years. Everybody talks about T and talking about they pay a decent dividend, but that's all you really invested into that company for, because the average dividend company either grows like not even 10%, especially these older dividend companies. They don't even grow sometimes like 10%, but you're in it for the dividends. So that's what you run the risk of. But you don't have to be in a super old company like them. So you got to go through and pick the companies that still have decent growth. Verizon is another one. Look, over the last 5 years, Verizon only grew 3%. Is a decent dividend payer, but that's what keeps its investors, the dividends. For the year, you down. Damn. Excuse me, but Verizon getting beat up. Verizon getting beat up for the last year hard. But you got to go around and look for those decent companies like a Coke. Coke is going to do good. It still is growing, so that's why you still have it. But the average solid paying dividend company that's not a REIT, man, they tank down, or they have very little growth like Coke. Coke still had growth, but over 5 years, 8%. That's not much. Oh no, I'm sorry, 37%. That's not much. So take your pick. If you're scared, go ahead and get out. But if you're not scared, man, you need to look at these. All right, so I ain't gonna go straight to my picks. I'm gonna go to AMD is one of my picks too. But man, look, you talking about AMD? It jumped up for the week. You see, this is what I was about to say. These companies like AMD that tanked down 12%, but you know AMD is a great company. You know AMD has been in the news and the limelight for a while. Man, y'all need to set y'all sights on this, you know, and go ahead and pick up these companies. You talking about AMD down 12%, but AMD is a what? Let's see, almost $200 stock, $150, $160, $160, $160 stock. That's what AMD is, and much more. It grew 41%. You think it all of a sudden is gonna stop? It's been killing it for the year. So if you really want to be wise and catch, I know people say buy the dip. Sometimes the dip keep dipping, but if you buy the dip on companies that been killing it, man, you're gonna win. You can swing trade that and come right back up. So that's what I'm thinking. But I didn't buy anything stock wise. That's why we're just talking about it. But I say, if you're scared, go in dividend companies. If you are bullish and you want to capitalize, man, y'all better go buy these companies like AMD or Sunnova. I know Nova down. But these are companies that are going to pop up. They're going to pop right back. CRISPR already popping back. Gosh, oh my. That's what I'm talking about. I'm almost positive. Almost. I need to get back to 100. But that's what I'm saying. CRISPR was down. If it's up 12%, it was down about 15%. And if you caught that dip, you got an easy, quick 15%. Yeah, and you can even average down on your position. You know, and that's what it's all about. You see, crypto, you guys that love Bitcoin and Ethereum, man, all it's gonna do is bounce back. It's gonna bounce back. It's making better situations for those people that got a little extra, and they're gonna go scoop it up, and it's gonna bounce back, and they be good. All right, so that's my little spill on stocks. Like I said, if you're scared, go ahead and invest in some dividend companies so you can ease your fears. If not, hold tight. You got some extra, go scoop up them companies that you like, because they down, but they coming right back. You're talking about Microsoft. Ooh, you think Microsoft is going out of business, or you think Microsoft is it gonna stay on the edge of innovation? No, man, they gonna come right back. So if you are bullish on some companies, some good names like Microsoft, Apple probably already jumped back. What they do? No, Apple's still down, but not for the month. These companies aren't gonna stay down long. Especially, you got to be selective. I'm not saying every company is gonna bounce back as fast, but these household name companies, they coming right back. All right, so that's my spill on stocks. Now let's go to crypto. I did buy some crypto. All right, so this is the Coinbase account that I started. You guys have seen step by step what I've been doing in this, because I want to show you guys how to make money off cryptocurrency. And I bought I put 50 in AMP, 25 in the Graph, 25 in Cosmos. All right, just 100. I try to do something every week, but all these cryptos, altcoins, cryptos, all of them are down. And they're down by a sizable amount, and they too will bounce back. So you see AMP is down 6% for the week. It's down like almost 6% for the month. It's waiting to explode, man. It's waiting. And if it goes back up to what's that 8 cents, it's almost 8 cents, right? It'd be a 50% gain on your investment. These things are waiting, man. They're just waiting to explode. And even if it takes till next year, I do think we're gonna see a quick explosion in some of these fields. So make sure you check the video out I did about AMP. I do think AMP has a significant purpose, and some people are already using AMP. I think AMP is still going to be used in the network. All right, so make sure you check out AMP. Okay. And like I said, the graph is called the Google. They're calling it the Google of the blockchain. I'm gonna do a video on the graph soon, and Cosmos, because these are the three that I'm gonna invest, and I want decent positions in them. I'm talking about like decent positions. If I got decent positions in these cryptos, when they do shoot up and I don't gotta sell out, and I can just wait. Because again, we all, if you are investing and you make these smart moves in the crypto, you're ahead of a lot of people. Crypto hasn't even became big. It's becoming big, but you know, some certain institutions and certain areas, certain people still don't believe in crypto as much. But crypto is the innovation of the future, and you know, if you are in that innovative wave before it, you know, starts to tip over, you good. And that's what I want to be, because I do think everybody has the potential to become a millionaire. You just got to make smart money moves. And I think crypto is a great play right now. Crypto is a great play. Everything is down, even the top heavy hitters. So I still have Ethereum too. I ain't going to my Ethereum right now, but Ethereum is under that $4,000 mark. Bitcoin is under 50, under $47,000. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of them are pretty much down. So again, but if you're scared, because a lot of people are, if you're scared, just remember, you also can earn interest on staking. So if we go back real quick to my portfolio, Cosmos pays interest. So it's like I'm staking. So you talking about dividends are the safety nets for the stocks. These cryptos that let you earn dividends off crypto. Basically, that's what you're doing. But these cryptocurrencies that allow you to stake and earn interest off what you put in, no matter. So it doesn't matter if the market is gonna go up or down. You're still gonna earn your crypto. So I'm on BlockFi. I got my Ethereum on BlockFi. Bitcoin, you can put your Bitcoin on BlockFi, and you can actually earn interest on your crypto. So that's why I went into Cosmos, because as you guys just heard, I like dividends. But with these cryptocurrencies, I gotta have one that's giving me something like a dividend. But I'm still gonna go heavily in AMP, because I think AMP can really take off. Graph too, but I really think AMP can take off. And when it does, I want to have a sizable amount so I can make out good. So I'm just gonna keep dollar cost averaging into these 3 cryptos, and 4 if you want to count Ethereum, into these 4 cryptos. And you know, we're gonna ride it up. So again, one of the reasons, I'm gonna talk about it real quick, but one of the reasons I got faith in all these cryptocurrencies that I'm in, they haven't been out that long, and only been out since 2020. It hasn't went 10,000+%. Almost every big name crypto does it. Every crypto that has a purpose and climbs the popularity charts, they all jump 10,000%. So I feel like I'm in AMP before it does that. Same thing with the graph. it hasn't hit that 10,000% growth yet. It's only up 483%. And again, it's a new crypto. It came out in 2020. Give it time. Give it time. It might not be next year. It might be next year. It might not. But either way, all of these cryptocurrencies are slated to grow at least 100% in a year. Every one of them are rated to grow. Come on. All right, so like I said, all of these cryptos are slated to grow at least 100% before the end of the year. So in a year's time, like I said, some of them, they might be rating 2 years, but all of them are rated to grow at least 100%. All right, and it's quicker than any stock. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Even Cosmos has been out for longer than both of those though. Cosmos been out for since 2019, but not that long. So 2019 for Cosmos. Yeah. So all of these companies, and damn, you see Cosmos got a big deal. Cosmos was up at $44 and it's at 21. Man, you definitely can get 100% for Cosmos early. So definitely check them out. And I appreciate y'all checking me out. Like I said, I do this every week, do a little update, let you guys know what I think about the market. And I appreciate y'all. Come back and see me.